Once upon a time, in a snow-covered village with cobblestone streets and twinkling lights, there was a little girl named Clara. She was a match seller, wandering the icy streets with a basket of matches clutched close to her chest to keep warm. As the snowflakes danced around her, Clara tried to sell her matches to passers-by, but everyone was too busy hurrying home to their cozy fires to take much notice of her. Clara's fingers were turning numb from the cold, and her stomach grumbled with hunger. She looked in awe into the brightly lit windows of the homes she passed, where families gathered around tables to enjoy a hearty supper. But she had no choice but to carry on, using the only thing she owned, her matches, to try and earn a coin. As the evening deepened and streets grew emptier, Clara could feel herself becoming more and more invisible to the world. Her thin coat flapped in the biting wind, and she began to feel desperate. When hope seemed lost, a warm light caught her eye. It was coming from a small alleyway. Drawn by the light, Clara warily stepped closer, thinking maybe there was someone who might buy a match. To her surprise, she found a little lantern sitting beside a plump, friendly-looking stray dog. The dog wagged its tail and nudged her hand with its wet nose, its eyes glistening like amber. Its warmth and friendliness comforted Clara, and she decided to light a match to share with her new four-legged companion. Together, they crouched close to the flickering flame to feel its warmth. Just then, the door of a nearby house opened, and out came a kind-hearted old woman. She had been watching Clara from her window, feeling her own heart ache with compassion. Seeing Clara huddled in the alley with her new furry friend, the old woman smiled and invited Clara inside. Hesitant at first, Clara followed her into the cozy, loving home. Inside, the fireplace crackled, casting a golden glow across the room. The old woman offered Clara a thick blanket, a warm meal, and a place by the fire to thaw her frozen toes. The stray dog snuggled up to Clara's side, as if he'd found a family too. As Clara looked around the room, she felt a warmth spread through her heart, not from the fire, but from the kindness she had received. That night, Clara learned that love and kindness are the warmest flames of all. The little match girl, with a heart full of gratitude, knew she had found more than just shelter. She found a friend in the dog, a family in the old woman, and a place where her spirit could truly glow, despite the cold winter's night outside.